end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Martin Luther King Jr.'s words ring with a hollow truth that most of us have felt at some point in our lives. Silence can be gentle, silence can be peaceful, but silence can also be a weapon. It leaves no mark, no bruise, and no fingerprints. Yet it wounds us more deeply than almost any open conflict. Imagine sending a message, seeing that small "seen" notification appear, and then nothing. Hours turn into days. Or imagine sitting at a table where a conversation flows effortlessly around you, but never includes you. There is no shout, no insult, no visible fight, only a void. And in that void, your mind begins to build a story. You search for reasons, you replay every interaction, and more often than not, you start to blame yourself. This isn't just an emotional overreaction. Science tells us that being ignored is a physical experience. Brain imaging studies have shown that social rejection and exclusion activate the same neural pathways as physical pain. When we are treated as invisible, our brain processes it as a survival threat. We are tribal creatures, and in our evolutionary past, being cast out meant certain death. That ancient alarm system is still there, firing off every time we feel the sting of silence. But why does it hurt more than a loud argument? When someone shouts at you, they are still engaging with you. You have something to push back against. You can argue, you can defend your position, or you can walk away. Conflict, as painful as it is a form of recognition. Silence, however, offers no path forward. It creates an ambiguity that forces the mind into a loop of rumination. It's better to know you are disliked than to wonder if you exist at all. This uncertainty erodes self-worth through 1,000 tiny, invisible cuts. Over time, those who are systematically ignored, whether in a family, a workspace, or a social circle, begin to shrink. They stop taking risks, they stop opening up, and they begin to believe that their voice simply doesn't matter. It is a quiet erosion of the soul that is far more persistent than a single moment of anger. We must also recognize that ignoring is often a choice. In relationships, the silent treatment is a tool of control, a way to punish or to force compliance without uttering a single word. In the workplace, being left off an email chain or ignored in a meeting is a way to signal status and power. It is a way to communicate that you are beneath notice. Even on a systemic level, silence is used to marginalize entire communities, slowly erasing their presence from the public consciousness. The short-term effects are clear. Anxiety spikes, productivity drops, and it becomes harder to focus. But the long-term shadow is darker. It can lead to chronic loneliness and a fundamental loss of trust in others. It is especially damaging when the silence comes from the people whose recognition we crave the most. So, how do we protect ourselves? The first step is to name the feeling without judgment. Tell yourself, I'm being ignored and it hurts. Labeling an emotion shifts it from the emotional center of the brain to the logical one, instantly reducing its power. Second, stop the spiral of rumination. Give yourself 10 minutes to analyze the situation, then step away. Walk, breathe, or focus on a physical task. Third, seek clarity with one simple, non-accusatory question. Sometimes silence isn't malice. It's just human noise or a misunderstanding. Fourth, reconnect with your tribe, the people who see you and value you. Small investments in healthy relationships rebuild your sense of belonging. Finally, if the silence is repetitive and intentional, you must set boundaries. Walking away from those who use silence as a weapon isn't an act of weakness. It's an act of self-preservation. We must remember that our need to belong is a fundamental part of being human. When that need is threatened, our reaction isn't a sign of fragility. It's a sign of our humanity. That same vulnerability is what allows us to form deep, meaningful connections. If you are feeling ignored right now, don't make permanent decisions about your worth based on someone else's silence. Give yourself time, reconnect with your own voice, and remember that sometimes the most powerful response to being ignored is the quiet attention you give to yourself. If this resonated with you, leave a comment about one small thing you'll do this week to care for your own peace of mind. Subscribe to Perpetual Echoes for more calm explorations of the hidden forces that shape our world. Silence can be a weapon, but it can also be the space where you finally hear your own truth.